Hey guys, I'm excited to show you the new merch that we dropped this week, including our 1320 light shirt. Here's the front, our drag drive survive shirt, our roll coal shirt featuring 2 of the vehicles you're gonna see in this video, and our limited edition hot summer night shirt. Our new 7 compartment backpacks, new plate frames, runs on corn, daily driver, tow pig, our new plate frame, tow pig, and honk 3 times to get gapped. Last but not least, something we're very proud of, 189 pages of photos, stories of our journeys, all shot, edited, and put together by Scott Whitty. Check these out, 1320video.com, links in the description below. My time's up, see you later. Welcome to the 2025 Great Lakes Big Rig Challenge. We're here in Onaway, Michigan for some diesel truck racing. Big rig, semi-trucks, it's gonna get insane. We're gonna be pulling 120,000 pounds uphill, pulling the wheels, doing some crazy shit just for you guys. Here we go. Now there's gonna be 2 different kinds of racing we're seeing this weekend. There is Bobtail, which means unloaded. They're gonna race to 500 feet, about halfway up the hill. And then there's the loaded with 120,000 pounds behind them, racing to 700 feet right here.
Onaway Speedway, get on your feet. Compound, turbocharged, caterpillars underneath the hood of both. We're ready to rip it. Wheels in the air, Class A loaded. Oh yes, watch out. There, dynamite. And it's a go.
Starting things off with a whole lot of coal. Big rig challenges here. Let's get to it. The first pair of trucks down the track. We already got some carnage. Got oil going all the way down the track here. Mike's got his work cut out for him. He's taking it all the way down.
A loaded. Bobtail, dynamite. Back up. Red light for Mario Mobile.
This is the only drag race in the world that I've ever filmed or know of where you can have one red light test run and they back them up and do it again. Just dropped our big rig shirt that you can see on the screen here. It has this truck on it. If you remember last year's video, pulling both the wheels a couple times, going up the hill with 120,000 pounds behind them. If you want to get your own big rig shirt, click the link in the description below. Let's see how Michelle does in his first Bobtail pass.
Un contre un B, dynamite contre cette affaire. Just for fun. we're not true 8th mile here. We're not 660. We're 500 feet bobtail, 700.
That was fast. I hope you got that thing stopped. That looked insane from here.
Loaded.
You get a chance to hang out with these guys late tonight, the Eagleson team. As long as you're not working on the truck, I promise you, you will have a great time.
Yes, sir.
You might even remember some of them around one.
Hell yeah, some fire coming out of the smokestacks on Ryan Eagleson's truck. That putting on a show for us.
That's good. Let's start both driver. Everyone go back to
That had to have been just a couple feet at the finish line. Something broke on the truck next to me.
We got parts.
Didn't have any power after that gear change. Oh!
Nice. Whoop. A couple of pieces in the track.
Is that drive shaft?
U-joint.
Oh, you joined. Okay.
That's an easy fix.
Yeah. Little cheaper fix than most there. Not an engine, not a drive shaft, not a transmission.
So 300 meters of a red light. Yes! Colorado, 300 meters! Oh, I think it's Colorado, watch out! And the winner is Cal Dangers on Rhino!
Coming around them after the 200 foot or so to take home the win.
EIS construction equipment lane. Payloaded. Dynamite, Aldrich. Good start. Yes, sir. Dynamite. Oh, yes, sir. André Dynamite still on the lead by half a drop. Au moins une demi-longueur de camion. André Dynamite. It's good. That's good. Wait, no. Hit the line. Go track. Get in the lead. Oh, whoop.
Problems for Wade alone. I'm
Back
not so
out.
sure that he didn't completely burn the clutch out of that truck.
Dynamite. There. That's good. Oh, that's good. Take the lead for now. Voilà, Yves, ce sera. Oh, Michel. Oh.
Taking home the first round win. Nice work. Nice work. Runner up last year. You gonna take it home this year? Eye on the prize? Yeah. All right. Next up, Michelle's racing this pretty neon green truck next to him. Two day cabs facing off in second round in the A loaded class. Who's gonna take it home? My money's on right lane.
Loaded category. Michel all the way to the bay. Number 400. Let's go! short. Dénommé tout en
got
tête.
that?
On verra Steve Carano, winner.
3 trucks
Oh.
win.
An upset in A-Loaded. Michel going out in second round. He was our runner-up last year in A-Loaded, and that was not what we were expecting. He was ahead of left lane by a few feet, then something popped, we got some bad smoke, and left lane pulled away. What happened? Turbo? Damn. Oh, it really, yeah. I saw some bad smoke, and I figured something major happened. You were ahead by a little ways. That was such a good race. Such a good race. So what are you running in this truck?
C15 base. I believe it's a 17. I'm just driving it for
Okay, you're a hired driver.
hired driver for the weekend. I blew that. I was the guy with the truck with the flames last year. That blew up
yeah.
at the top.
Yep,
That was me.
I remember that.
Yeah, they just asked me to.
This thing looks pretty fast.
Yeah, it's working well.
Keeping up with Michelle, that says a lot.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No, I can't complain about that the way it works. He goes, come down and drive it. I did.
Yep.
And yeah, this morning was my first pass. That was the second pass with the truck. I didn't even get practice hits.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Love it. Wow, who won that? Left lane taking it home by inches. I'm like 4 feet behind the finish line, and I was like, shit, I screwed up, because that was such a close race. Oh my God. And the guy that just lost is the one that beat Michelle. Wow. Holy shit. That was insane. Wow. That was like inches.
Everybody knew who won.
Yeah. Oh shit. I was like 3 feet in front of the finish line. I was like, I don't know who won. I wasn't on the finish line. Nice work.
Yep.
Killer race, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
These guys are really putting on a show here this year at Big Rig Challenge. It is crazy how fast this shit is.
Peterbilt gonna get there first.
I'm looking for the green light signal. They're ready to go.
And Foolish Pleasure going against this beautiful Countworth in A-Loaded. This is the fastest of the fast trucks going right now.
Hello.
here, Wade's Foolish Pleasure. Let's check out the power plant here. We got a pair of compound turbos. We got a bigger one on top of the smaller one. And then like a 6 or 7 downpipe on this thing. With a massive amount of exhaust coming out of here. This is just different level of crazy with the big rig.
Side winner will face Steven Toronto. Loser is out of the loser.
Damn, he had that front end up for a good 3 to 5 seconds, just floating, flying through the air. That freaking wheelie earlier, oh my God, you lifted that thing for like 4 seconds.
Carrying it way out there, that's what we're about.
That was amazing.
We figured out how to launch the thing in second gear, and it's a good thing. So,
are you still in the first bracket or are you in the second?
I'm in the loser's bracket,
okay.
so every
Making
race
your way
I'm
through.
facing elimination.
Cool.
So,
alrighty. Remind me of the setup in this track?
single turbo, X15 based Cummins.
Okay.
Making approximately 2,600 horse or so.
Hell yeah.
And got a transmission figured out, I think. So far it's working. Last year we had lots of transmission issues, but it's working very well now. Truck. That was our closest
took out
race
Michelle,
for
didn't
today. I think so.
Wow.
That was our tightest race.
Look at that smile.
Remember that. Those lockers are gonna be.
Yep.
Oh my God! How close was
Peter
that?
Wise goes to the final.
Oh!
Peter Wag, winner of last year's A-Loaded, going on to the final. Can he do it again? He's got to beat the winner 2 times to make it happen. Hey, how's it feel to make it to the finals again?
Pretty exciting.
Amazing. That looked like a hell of a race.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
You changed much since last year when we saw you in the finals there?
No, pretty well all the same.
Really?
Yep.
It was working then.
Yeah, working good.
Cool. Well, I think there's 2 more races in the winner's bracket. We're going to find out who you're racing.
Okay. And that's the final?
Yep.
Okay.
I believe so. That's what they're saying.
Okay.
And here's your shirt side.
Yep, perfect.
We got his shirt and Michelle's shirt doing the big ass wheelie in the final last year on these shirts. They came out amazing. Thanks for letting us put it on the shirt. Appreciate it. Good luck. You can get your Roll Coal Big Rig shirt on 1320video.com. They just dropped. We've got this truck right here and Michelle doing the monster wheelie on the front of that t-shirt. Links in the description below. Check it out. Only 2 more races in A-Loaded till we find out what the final is. Here comes our next one. Trunk length, not even that. Hell yeah. half track.
Huh?
Came around him half track.
Yeah.
That was badass.
Yeah, thanks.
Did you get scared for a second?
No.
She pulls hard on the top end.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Tell you what, those flames, we could feel that through the window in here.
What a freaking cool truck. I love those old Detroits and how they sound. Buzzing, dozen as they call that.
Steve Carano.
12 cylinders, a Fury, and looking good on those big tires, man.
Steve
Coming up
Carano
right now,
pour la
we've got
5e
A
place.
loaded. This
Charles,
race will
loaded.
determine who goes on to 5th place for this class.
A loaded for the 5th place.
All right, we got a couple of Peterbilts coming up here for a
Semifinal.
semifinal. We got Lori versus Zimmerman. The winner of this will go on to the final.
You did it again. One more race till the final?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Good luck.
Thank you.
The groove of the racetrack.
Ilya Zimmerman, watch out.
He does it again. He's going on to the finals with Peter Wack to see if he can take home the big win and $5,000 in 8 loaded. How are you doing it? One more race.
No, well, to beat him 2 more, because I'm in the losers
that's right. You
bracket.
beat him twice in the
Yeah.
losers bracket. All right.
So
You really got to
beat
work hard for it then.
Beat him twice, the only way. Otherwise,
Think you got it?
yep. If the truck doesn't do the same thing it did against him last time, which is blow the release valve open
Yeah.
on the rail, if it doesn't do that, I feel pretty good about it. He's probably the highest horsepower here,
Sure.
and he's fast, so we'll see what happens.
Last year he had a killer performance. This year he's in the finals for 8 loaded. Now he does have to win twice to take home the win. So he's got to beat him once, come back around, beat him again, and then he'll win. Otherwise, if Peter wins one time, it's done.
Zimmerman, watch.
We get to see one more race. That second gear launch is really paying off for Laverne. He pulled out a whole truck or 2 off the launch. He's got to be stoked right now. Let's see one more race. This is the big final, $5,000 on the line in the A-loaded class. Will it be Laverne in the white truck or Peter Wagon in the black truck? Last year's winner. Here we go.
All right, Benjamin.
Lakes Big Rig Challenge winner going home with the cash. Congratulations, Peter. Hell yeah! Congratulations. Back-to-back winner.
All or nothing.
What'd you change on the last pass compared to the previous race?
Just didn't hold anything back.
Yeah. Just had to tease a little bit, huh?
Figured it was either gonna go or break.
Yep. Well, turn it up a little on that one?
It got a little heavier on the foot.
Ah, gotcha. That's amazing. I think you're the only back-to-back winner in A-loaded. As far as I know, Mike didn't know of any other ones.
All right.
That's incredible. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
So right after the A-loaded final, there was an epic blow-up on the track that we missed. But come look at the carnage on this thing. Big boost, big power, bigger problems. Look at the size of the hole in the block. Like that's... Oh, there's literally a rod just saying hello right here. My ride has arrived. Let's hop in this thing. There's one complication. There's no passenger seat. Let me see if I can wedge myself in here okay. Alright, we're just gonna chill right here. We're gonna get the full experience. Jake brake there. I love it.
Come on in, man.
Oh, hell yeah. This is quite the view.
Yeah, man.
What's the power plant on this thing?
It's a cat, 6MZ, compounds. Probably makes 2,200.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
That's insane. This thing pulls real good.
Yeah, it's fun a little bit.
Yeah, it did. Holy cow. When it got traction, this thing's a rocket ship.
Bobtail final.
That was so close. Finally getting my ride with Ryan Eagleson. Hello. Can I split you? Sorry. Mark that one off the bucket list for a ride and a win with Ryan Eagleson. This truck has such a cool sounding idle. He doesn't have it turned up where it usually is. It's usually just like puffing. He's got her cranked up right now. But quite the ride. Really cool color scheme too. Can you guess what's in the box? That's a big can. Holy shit. It's like 3.5 feet long. What a beautiful sound. A cold start on a 15 liter, 16 liter diesel engine. Let's go for a ride.
It takes a minute to get some heat in these
Oh, that's
things.
fine. Part 2. I don't know if I can do justice to how choppy this idle is. The truck is rocking a good 2 inches back and forth. Little muddy out there.
Yeah.
Got my camera all covered in mud.
Cover no press.
Yeah! Wow. Hell of a run. That was exhilarating
Yeah, that
as
was.
fuck.
It was blowing tires away at first, and it had more to cut. It was just like, holy f***, let's go!
Have you run this Bobtail yet?
No, that's my first time, my first hit!
First time for me too.
Yeah, that's my first hit with this truck Bobtail.
Was there only one shift?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow, that was crazy. And that's not an easy truck to beat either.
No, he's fast as f***.
Those rounds every year I see.
Oh, yeah.
And then when you come over that hill, you get a little bit of that roller coaster weightlessness.
Yeah, you know what that is, yeah.
And this thing weighs what, 20,000 pounds or something like that?
Yeah, this would be about 20, yeah.
20,000 pounds.
19 to 20 range, yeah.
My heart's still going from coming over the top of that hill in that car, in that truck, because it's just a different feeling. He nailed that gear. He beat him by a couple of truck lengths. He'll be racing C15 on Met. Michelle himself. Rough start on that one. I don't know if the clutch had issues or if he just spun real bad, but he was roasting tires all the way to
I think that was the difference. That cost him.
The cab over was ahead for just a little bit, but he didn't make up the hill in front of him.
Well, up next, I'm gonna hop in the Bighorn, a truck that I've been wanting to ride in for a couple of years now. He seems to be doing pretty good at this event, so maybe we'll get a win. Let's find out. Let's get in this thing. Good race right there.
That was a good race.
This thing's cool. What is this?
1974-ish Dodge Bighorn.
It's the only one I've ever seen in person.
One of the 250 some of them made.
Really?
Yes.
It's that rare.
It's that rare. Yep.
This is like an honor to be inside something like this.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We wanted to build something very, very different and fun and different. People love it and it's cool to look at.
Yeah, it is. I remember last year was the first time I saw it out.
Yes, it was. Yep.
And I was like, that's just so cool.
Yeah.
There's nothing else that looks like it.
Yeah, yeah. That was a race right there, about a half truck length. Oh, this is the wrong place to stand. You just get covered in soot and dirt. Been a great time.
Brent, Kate. Oh, that's working hard. Watch out, that grip. Oh! That's working hard. Watch out, that grip. Oh! Whoa!
Right lane for the win, and he had the front tire picked up for that whole gear. That was a beautiful, I bet it looks crazy from Matt's shot down there.
Watch out. Oh, yes, sir. Right in, that's good.
Brandon went out again. He's done for the day. Damn.
Both of them.
He was smoking all of those tires in the right lane in that cab over. That looked crazy. Yesterday after the finals, there was an exhibition pass that came up here and exploded his entire engine on the track. There are 2 holes in the side of his engine, bigger than my fist. He split the starter in half. You can see his engine, the oil from the truck splattered all the way over here. That's the kind of carnage that happens here at Big Rig Challenge. It's crazy. You got to be careful. You got to be really careful up here on the finish line.
Watch the light. And it's gonna be. Oh, Bobtail, come on, beat him!
Oh!
Again, winner!
Wow.
Track in one gear earlier?
Yep.
What do you
No
want?
shift.
Really? What gear do you launch in?
Second with the splitter down.
Really? It takes you all the way down 500 feet?
I mean, I'm riding my clutch halfway out the track. Now I've got one clutch hub that's broken, so we've got a 5-disc clutch. Now I'm going to be running on a 4-disc. Essentially, the other disc is not going to do anything. So it might do nothing on this pass. It might let out the clutch. It might peel the other hubs out of there, or it might actually go. We're going to see.
Hop in again?
Sure.
Let's go for a ride again with Laverne.
Tanner
Oh
was
my
out
God.
front.
Got him! That's a strong truck.
Oh my
He pulled
gosh.
out ahead.
What a race.
That was, I knew he was going to be a tight race. He got ahead of me, and he stayed ahead of me, but he had to get out of the throttle to shift, and that's
Yep.
when I just had just enough RPMs to still get around him and not. This is pretty much the perfect gear for this track length, where it's slow enough that I can get off the line, but it's fast enough that I can rev it out and not have to shift.
I knew he wasn't going to shift, but I forgot about it, and I was like, oh, the race is over. And Tanner had to shift, and it was not over. Congratulations. Going on to, is it semifinal next?
We are in the final now, I believe. So, yeah.
Again.
Well, this was the winner's final, but now if we win the next race, we get first place. If we lose the next one, we got to lose twice to get second.
Who are you racing?
I don't know yet.
Here we go. Go up, red light. Over, go up, reload it. Let's go now. Whoa, I think O'Rourke is in front, but very close. Very close. O'Rourke, two up. And the end is going to be Mustang to what? Whoa! Wow! Oh, good stuff, our Conrad. Oh, yes, sir. We're in front. And it's not changed. It's going to be second light. Conrad, winner.
That blue truck wins wheelie of the day in the B loaded class. It's just so beautiful.
Go there. Here we go.
Good to be back. You were the first A-class truck I ever rode with, and I won't forget that ride.
Yeah, must have been a wild one.
Yes. C15 cat engine, 2 big turbos.
It's one now.
Oh, it's a single. Oh, that's right. You swapped. He had to go to a single because he blew up one of his turbos. That's right. A clean pass. Nice shifting. Gonna be a good race right here. Tanner and Michelle in the, I think, semifinal for the losers bracket here. 2 really fast trucks. Laverne in the final for a Bobtail. Wait, was I seeing things or was the truck sideways up there?
So I think somebody ran away.
So up here on the big end, when C15 on meth went across the traps and past these guys, it sounded like he was still on it full throttle. So truck ran away from him a little bit there, and luckily he's got a kill switch on that thing. Got the thing turned off and stopped, but
What happened?
It ran away at the end.
Oh.
Hit the guillotine and shut off. I mean, as soon as we crossed the line, it went, yeah, we heard it from down there.
Holy crap. That'd be frightening on this short of track.
Parts fall on the ground, but it ran away. It was under like a big target.
That's why they have the guillotines on the turbos. You have to have that because otherwise he would have had to fit in neutral and the engine would have blown up, fire, all sorts of shit. Luckily, they had the guillotine to shut off the power of the motor and got stopped. What happened there?
They ran away on me.
Holy crap.
I had to pull the emergency shut off.
Engine all right?
Everything's good. We're good.
Good.
To go. I'm gonna go race the last race.
All right. Just
Laverne lost once? I don't know. Nope. I'll have to do that twice. Oh, you haven't raced at all yet, so yeah, you gotta beat him twice. Yeah.
Just get your heart rate up real quick before the final.
You got it, buddy.
Ah, yeah. Cool as a cucumber.
up next we have Peter Wag and Brian Laurie, two badass Peterbilts about to face off just for the heck of it.
Was dancing the entire lap.
Laverne versus Michelle in the final for a Bobtail. Michelle has to win twice. Laverne has to win once. Who's going to win this first one? Cut back around, so we can do it again. This is the final for a Bobtail. Michelle versus Laverne.
They're gonna have some fun here.
Everyone's here, takes on the money.
Laverne grabbing a broom says, "Hey, I'm gonna do some track prep here. See if I can sweep my way to some traction there on that asphalt."
He's literally prepping his own track to get some of the dust off.
Michelle, meanwhile, calmly stands by, takes a puff on the cigarette, says, "You just go ahead and push that broom. I'm ready for you."
Laverne was telling me earlier that he's been chasing first place for quite a while. He's only been racing for a few years, but he's gotten second place a whole bunch of times. And maybe today's the day. We're about to find out.
Red light for Zimmerman.
Thank you to all of you for hanging out with us all weekend. The set trophy presentation is going to take place over at the stage immediately. Come on over and hang out.
Hell yeah.
Merci beaucoup, mesdames et messieurs, d'être venus.
You freaking did it. You finally won a race.
Finally, after never winning one before.
What a race to do it at.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's a hard truck to beat, too.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think he might have blown a turbo or something because I saw the wrong color smoke coming out when we were halfway up the track. Or
he had a runaway in the last race, so
yeah,
maybe that's something to do with
it. His air kill. maybe he hurt his turbo. I don't know. It seemed to be running fine on the last one, but yeah.
A little sleeper takes it home. That's amazing. Congrats, guys.
Yep, thank you.
That's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys as always for watching. We love it here. You guys gotta come check it out in person at Onaway Speedway every March and September. They do it twice a year. Check it out for yourself. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We'll see you next time.